I thought this was lovely. The animation was great, loved the style, and I thought the piece was equal parts funny, informative, and really, really heartfelt. There was a really good mix of animation with childhood photos, which made this a very personal piece. I love the background story and hearing about his childhood, and I was blown away by the information at the end. The stats and the number of environmental and health issues that are associated with eating animal products was just shocking. And I thought he did a really good job of presenting this information in a non-judgmental, non-preachy way, which is really important because sometimes activists are so passionate about what they believe in that they can be a little bit overwhelming to listen to. But that wasn't the case here. This was actually a really, really good watch.
When I saw this was done by Moby, I was really intrigued and then really pleasantly surprised by the deeply intimate and personal story that this told us. Surprisingly so for a public figure, especially with the family photos and the talk of his childhood. And then these childlike drawings really added to that coming of age nostalgia as well, which I appreciated. I thought the playfulness of the images were balanced in such a lovely way by the deep heart and ethos of his choice to be vegan and the reduction of animal suffering and the thought and care and effort in starting out on that journey. And also showed the practicality of how to carry out a life of veganism and what impact it can have on the world. So I thought it was just a really nice small intimate story, but then it went out to the broader cause, and I thought was really digestible, understandable, but also quite lovely as well.
I loved this. I loved the animation of it. I loved the fact that they used Moby's music underneath the animation and what was happening there, the story that was getting told. It was great to see Moby coming forward and telling his story. I know that he had explained that he's been shouting from the rooftops for like 2 decades about why it's important for us to be vegan and all of the animals that it would save and how it would save the planet. The statistics that he shared, those I didn't know. I didn't know the true statistics of it. And so that was wonderful to learn. I thought that they did a great job with this. It was concise. It was edited really well. The story was interesting, and it was very heartwarming. So, brilliant job.
Regardless of your specific direct opinion on veganism, the intelligence and the earnestness that went into making this short, informative video cannot be denied. And we see someone's path in life, not just towards veganism, but towards being a little more enlightened about what is going on in the world and the role that they play in it and the role that they can play if they change their behavior. So again, regardless of what your opinion on the specific subject matter might be, that is such an admirable thing to realize, that you can make a difference in the world and then to go out and do it.
This was an excellent U.S. animated short. The creator of this film, Moby, does a great job explaining his move to veganism. Interesting to see early photos of him and his family and animals and the reason why he moved from vegetarianism to vegan. Very persuasive stats that he discovered when researching the human consumption of dairy and meat. I really enjoyed his animation of his little alien and the t-shirt slogans over the years. Lots of humor there. The tone of the soundtrack also transitions well in accordance with the narration. Great job.
This is like my favorite film that I've reviewed so far. I'm a big fan of Moby's music, and I was already, so watching this was like a really fun experience. Lately in my own life, I've been leaning a lot towards vegetarianism, so this video just really, stuck out to me, and it had such a poignant way in terms of the story unfolding that really caught my attention, with Moby's music used as the soundtrack was super cool to see and hear, and just learning about Moby's journey to veganism and hearing about how he had so many friends, he befriended all these animals and he had such a deep love for these animals, for his pets, like his cats and his dogs. And how he felt like he would never do anything to harm them, so why would he ever want to harm, you know, these trillions of animals that are killed every year to create the meat that us humans are eating and consuming at a disgusting rate.
I thought this was an absolutely compelling, informative, and even inspiring piece on veganism. Just felt absolutely authentic and grounded. Didn't feel preachy at all, which is an easy line to cross when you have a person of celebrity trying to endorse a message. This is you can clearly believe it's just been an honest, real passion and ambition of Moby's from as long back as the 80s. Absolutely amazing. I have heard that he's a generous and compassionate person, and I think that really shines through here and just listening to him speak. And then the video itself was just a great assortment of visuals that I thought really kept it playful, but also really serviced the message too. So great job.